Are you guys ready to learn the least expensive way that you can pick up some LADZ tokens? Welcome in, guys. David here from CryptoTutorials.org. Today I am going to show you a few different options you have if you're looking to pick up some LADZ tokens. Now, if you don't know, this is a little bit of the LADZ website, and it kind of gives you a quick overview of what they're all about. But this is the city of NFTs. Let me tell you, it's an amazing content network. I'm going to be working with them more and more coming up in the future. And they have a social token, that goes along with their content network. So I'm going to pick up some of that both on the MATIC side and on the Ethereum side. I'm going to show you the differences between the fees and show you the least expensive way to pick up some tokens if you decide you want to join on. As well, in the future, I'm going to add a few videos, and I'll link them up here that are going to show you, how to join the LADZ City, what you might get out of joining LADZ City, kind of an overview of why you'd want to be there. But for now, I'm just going to go over how to purchase the tokens. All right? Do me a favor, hammer the like button down there. Make sure to let YouTube know that you appreciate me doing this video and that you like this kind of content, and tap on the subscribe if you want to learn more about LADZ City and you want to see more of the content I have coming up with them. And let's get started on this. Warning, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not investment advice. Seek a professional. I really quickly want to talk about Blockto. If you don't know, I've mentioned it on the channel before. This is a token where I got $200 worth of it for free, just for doing a bounty airdrop. Even cooler, everybody who did the bounty airdrop got invited into an early round of purchasing before it goes public, before it's on any of the exchanges, a chance to buy in on and pick up more of the token. So these are the kind of deals that I teach you if you go to getmyfreecrypto.com. You're gonna learn how to do these kind of deals. It's a video masterclass that is gonna teach you everything you need to know, okay? Make sure you take your time and do this. Getmyfreecrypto.com for free right now. I will send you all the information. You can take this masterclass. It's worth your time. Okay, as I said, the LADZ token comes on two different networks. You can either buy it on the Ethereum mainnet, or you can buy it on the Polygon mainnet. And depending on which one of these you choose to do, you are definitely going to see some difference in how much it costs you and what the fees are. Okay, so I'm going to jump on into KuCoin really quickly because that is my decentralized exchange. And I'm going to start by showing you kind of the basic costs of getting the crypto out of your exchange, your centralized exchange, or your fiat on-ramp. So, okay, and so here is my KuCoin account. And you can see if I am going to withdraw MATIC Polygon, I have a couple different choices. Now, I can set it up here to be either on the ERC20, which is the Ethereum mainnet, or I can set it up here to be on MATIC, the Polygon mainnet. So I get to choose between those two. Now, not all exchanges are going to give you these options, and it makes a difference in how much it's going to cost you to get it out of there and how much it's going to cost you to end up exchanging it, okay? So if I choose to take my MATIC out on the ERC20 on the Ethereum mainnet, you can see down here my fee is now 11 MATIC. Right now, that's about $1 or about $12. It's going to be about a $12 expense to do it that way. Okay. If I choose instead to bring it out on the MATIC mainnet on the Polygon, you notice it drops to 5. So now it's about 550. So substantially less to make this. And it doesn't matter how much, I can put 1,000 MATIC that I'm moving. The fees are going to be the same regardless of what it is. It's just the cost to basically transfer the ownership from KuCoin to your MetaMask or in your Trust Wallet or wherever you want to keep it. Okay. Now, if I go over here and I look at Ethereum, you can see that it costs 0.004 ETH. If you do the math right now, that's about the same. That's about $12. So whether you're bringing Polygon or whether you're bringing Ethereum, if you're bringing them on the Ethereum network, you're going to pay in the neighborhood of $11 or $12 to take them out of most crypto exchanges. If you happen to be doing it onto the Polygon network, you're going to pay a little less than half of that. Once you have your tokens out, though, there may be some things you have to do as well. So you can either exchange the Ethereum directly in Uniswap for your LADZ tokens, and I'll show you that. That'll have some gas fees and some expenses onto that. Or you can either bridge your MATIC or your Ethereum over to the Polygon network. That also has some gas fees. So in the end, you're going to see that if you can get it directly out of your centralized exchange or your fiat on-ramp, wherever you bring your fiat currency in, and bring it out straight out as MATIC on the MATIC network, it is going to turn out to be by far the least expensive route to do it. Okay? The first way that I'm going to purchase some LADZ token is the least expensive. And I'm going to show you what happens when I was able to transfer them directly out of my exchange on the Polygon network. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the swap. So to do that, I'm going to come down here to this one, which is Polygon MATIC LADZ to wrapped ETH. Now, there's a trading pair that's listed to wrapped ETH. In this case, Polygon network is so good at making exchanges, it's going to just swap me straight from MATIC over to wrapped ETH and take care of that step for me. So I don't even really have to worry about it. So if you have Polygon MATIC, don't worry about getting into wrapped ETH. You can just exchange it as Polygon MATIC. Much simpler. So I'm going to click on this trade button, and that's going to pull up the trading platform here on cometh.io, which is a place where you can stake some tokens and has some exchanging abilities as well. And that's where LADZ currently are held. So you can see it's going to give me LADZ to ETH. Now I want to flip this because I want to go into LADZ and I want to switch to MATIC. Now, as you can see, my MetaMask has already been hooked up. I've got a balance of MATIC already in there, and I'm going to buy 530 LADZ. That is going to cost me 75.4554 MATIC at the current rate of MATIC to LADZ. It's going to go MATIC to MUST to LADZ. It's going to go ahead and route that through. Pretty small price impact from doing this exchange. So let's go ahead and do our swap. And here come the gas fees. As you can see, we're looking at 0.0002 MATIC, which is fractions of a penny. And now I want to add the LADZ token into my MetaMask wallet here. And if we go back here, you're going to scroll down to the bottom and you're going to see it's got the LADZ address right there. So copy that address. We pop back into our MetaMask and we tell it that we want to add a token. We give it the address. It's going to say LADZ. It already knows about it. Yes, add token. Beautiful. Now you can see right here in my MATIC mainnet, I have my MATIC, my Beta Pulsar, a few other tokens, but I also have my LADZ tokens right there. Okay? So by far, the cheapest and easiest way to do this, if you can get your MATIC directly out on the Polygon network from your on-ramp or your centralized exchange, wherever you're starting your crypto, that is going to be the easiest way. Now, if this doesn't work, the next step is for you can either purchase directly with Ethereum, which I'm going to do now, and you'll see what the gas fees are like, or we'll talk at the end about the bridging option, okay? So the next option I mentioned was to buy the tokens directly on Uniswap. So let's go down here at the bottom of LADZ.city, and it's going to pull them up on Uniswap for us, and we'll take a look at what this is going to cost us. So we're going to say trade, and we want to get 530 LADZ. No liquidity. Let's get our liquidity up by going to it. Okay, here we go. Now you can see it's $83.88 worth of Ethereum to make this exchange right now. So it's a little bit more expensive actually on Ethereum than it was on MATIC. And then when we click swap, it's going to show us our gas fees here in just a second. And this is the real problem, because right now the gas fee is almost $9 on Ethereum. And that's a little bit high to me. That's you're paying an extra 10% almost on top of your token to do it that way. So I'm going to reject this. You could do it. You could go through. You would get your LADZ tokens that way. It's no problem. But I think there's a better way to do it by wrapping it. It's actually a little bit less expensive to go ahead and wrap it. Okay. So the first thing I need to do, though, is to figure out how many tokens I actually need to wrap. I'm not going to wrap all of my Ethereum. I'm just going to wrap the part I'm going to use right now. So we're going to see what a swap to wrapped Ethereum would need. So in order to get... And because I'm on this site, it's already giving me the Polygon wrapped version. I pulled that up off of the LADZ.city. So if I want to get 530 LADZ, I need 0.032. I need this much 0.032 Ethereum. Okay, so I'm going to go to QuickSwap.exchange, and they have a link right on there. There's another way to go, but I always just pull it up on here because where I'm used to. It's got this tab right here called Bridge Assets, and we're going to have to switch our wallet. Actually, we'll leave it on Ethereum. I'm wrong because we're going to be moving from Ethereum to Polygon. So we click on in the wallet, in the bridge, we click on move funds from Ethereum to Polygon. And I want to move that much Ether to Polygon. And actually, I'm going to round off just a little bit so that I make sure that I've got something to cover any gas fees on Polygon, although they will be very, very small. So I'm just going to do 0.035. I'm going to round up to that and to Polygon. It doesn't show a balance down here, but you're going to get the same amount as Ethereum. It charges your gas fees on top of this. So I'm going to get 0.035 wrapped ETH on the Polygon network now. And to do this transfer, it says, 7 to 8 minutes it's going to take, and you can't stake it. I understand that. And it's cost me $5.21. So about half of what it was going to cost me to go ahead and do this on Uniswap if I was keeping everything on Ethereum and paying all my gas fees on Ethereum. And I hit continue. And Ethereum to Polygon, we're moving 0.035 ETH and $5.21 in transaction fee. Continue. And it looks like there might even be an additional $4.93 fee. So you can see you kind of get hit everywhere with these fees when you're moving things on Ethereum. That's why it's nice once you get them onto Polygon, your costs go down dramatically. We're going to go ahead and do it. And the transaction is going to begin in progress. Now, this takes 7 to 8 minutes before it's going to finish transferring our ETH over into wrapped ETH on the Polygon network, and then we can go ahead and buy it. So I'm going to pause this and wait, and we'll come right back. All right. So when I came back, I found the screen looking like this. It says view on Etherscan that it's completed, that the transfer is all done, and I can pull it up here on Etherscan, and it says successful. Now I just needed to pull up the contract address. So I did a quick search for Polygon ETH contract address, and you're going to see this one on Polygon Scan. Boom, that's going to pull it up right here, and that's got the contract address. Now, if I copy that and I go over here to my MetaMask, I can add the token, and it'll show up as WETH, wrapped Ethereum. Next, you can see it's got the wrapped Ethereum there. We're going to add the tokens. All right. So turns out that was the only fee that I ended up having to pay, it looks like. So probably a little bit less expensive, about half the price of what it would have been if I'd gone straight through with Ethereum on Uniswap. All right. And now I have this token in my wallet. We'll start all here all over again. And I'm going to go to my LADZ to wrapped ETH. And it's going to pull up it on cometh.io. I'm going to click on the trade again. And when it pulls up, I want to do 530 LADZ. It says insufficient liquidity. There we go. Now it's pulled it up. It's telling me how much ETH it's going to take to do that swap. And I will say swap. And I will say confirm swap. Error on that one. Let's see if I can simplify the math of this. Let's just go to 33. It's going to buy a little bit more, but sometimes if you do that, if you just monkey around with the numbers on the two of these, you can usually get it to work on almost all these swaps. It's usually a math problem. But now, if we pull it up in here and we go look at our assets in our MetaMask, it's loading the tokens. Doesn't look at other LADs of commit. Oh, sorry. Now we got to tell it to swap them. Confirm the swap. And there's our other tiny little gas fee. So once again, once we got it bridged over onto the other network, the gas fees dramatically dropped. And considering it was half the cost to bridge it over, it turned out to be a cheaper route to go as opposed to doing the whole thing in Uniswap. All right. We got the one transaction pending. As soon as that one finishes, I will have, there we go. Got 543 more LADZ. So it looks like my LADZ balance is now 1,073, which is great because if you're following this and you already are part of LADZ and you know about leveling up, this is going to make me a guardian. So the last step I'm going to do, just to show anybody from the LADZ network who happens to come over here looking to try to learn from this, is I am going to hop over into Discord and I'm going to show you how to update your role in LADZ City based upon what's in your MetaMask wallet. Okay? So here I am in the LADZ City Discord. If you haven't done this in a while, the start here is where it's going to give you all the information on how to set it up. But you're going to want to go to Initiate Landing. And you enter !join. And this will get you a direct message. So when you go then into your direct messages from collab.land, it says connect wallet, click here. And yep, I want to connect my wallet up. And it's going to ask me which one. So I'm going to say my MetaMask wallet. And connecting. And I'm going to sign saying, yes, you can read my MetaMask. Info, updating roles. Please check later. Assign roles. All right. So it should be updating my roles. My role in LADZ City. And now if I come back and I look at the city, 808 Dave right here is a Guardian MetaMask. These are Guardians that are done with the other way. But you can see that I am now a Guardian. I have moved up the rankings and I have reset my role automatically without having to talk to anyone. All right. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to do a quick tally and show you kind of what the costs were of each of the different routes that we could have gone ahead and bought LADZ tokens. And you'll be able to see real quickly how the value of going with the MATIC route was definitely much better. All right, so I'm going to total up the numbers here and I'm going to post them on the screen. But it looked like, you know, we were paying about $5 to move the MATIC out of our exchange, and then practically nothing to swap it for LADZ the first way. With Ethereum, we were paying about $10 to move it out, and then another $5 to exchange it if we went through the MATIC bridge like I showed you, or $10 to move it out and another $10 to exchange it if we just went straight through Uniswap. So you can see the closer you get to the MATIC network, the better everything seems to work out for you. All right. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is great for my friends in the LADZ network and all the new rivals. We're excited to have you joining us and becoming part of our vibe and our tribe. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. I'm always happy to make another video, help you guys out. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day filled with much aloha.